weet het ook niet zo goed eigenlijk. Oh, I don't know. Goedemorgen. It's like... Sometimes things just work out differently and unexpectedly, and you just need to deal with that. And that's what we're going to do. Stay positive. So find your most comfortable position, and if you would like to be on your back, you can. If you would like to sit like you're doing now, go ahead. So check in with yourself. Kijk voor jezelf wat nu de meest relaxte positie voor jou is. Zittend of liggend. Ja. Yeah, it feels kind of it really does something to me to be here with all of you, knowing that this for now is for the coming weeks the last moment that we have together in a group setting. So let's just be grateful for that, and then having the knowledge that it will not be like this forever. That's my personal mantra. Whether giving birth or to a project or a baby, I'm not going to be here forever. So please, please, please never let your fears or your worries take over. So your mind might be scattered, or your mind might be in lots of thinking, worrying, or maybe this doesn't affect you right now, or maybe it already has affected you a lot. So wherever your mind is, bring it into your body. Feel your body, and then feel your breath. En dus waar je hoofd ook is met gedachten, zorgen maken, afdwalingen. Breng je aandacht in je lijf, in je lichaam. Breng je aandacht in het hier en nu. En word je dan bewust van je adem. So your breath is your anchor, right here, right now. Je adem als een anker. So gently deepening the breath, but keeping it still effortless. Dus mag je adem wat dieper maken, zonder dat je daar al te veel moeite voor doet. Perhaps a soft Ujjayi breath. And in this week, my classes were about Hanuman, the monkey god. And I think it still ties into where we are right now. So Hanuman is the split pose, the spagaat. It can be very challenging for most of us. And what it does when we do splits, it stretches the PSOAS muscle intensely. And the PSOAS muscle is the muscle related to our fight and flight system. So to the emotion of fear. And uncertainty, we feel uncertain about ourselves or about something. What lies underneath most of the time is fear. So it's a very basic emotion. And fear stores itself in the PSOAS. So the PSOAS tightens. This muscle runs from the lower vertebrae, onderste ruggenwervels, all the way to the inner top of the femur bones, bovenbeenbot. And it evokes the action of walking, running, forward and back movements. So I'm not going to tell the whole Hanuman story today. I did that last Sunday. But the story of Hanuman, what we can learn from that is to have faith, to be devoted to something, and to trust ourselves that we can do the impossible, that we're very resilient. So I think that ties nicely into today, at least for me. So we'll be continuing the work on the PSOAS muscle here. Now let's all take a deep breath in and then breathe it out twice as long. Adem langzaam in. En dan adem je 2 keer zo lang uit. So exhale twice as long. Extending the exhalation. So do it for about 2 more rounds or 3 more rounds on your own, nice and slow. Not forcing the breath out, but really setting it free. Good, and then slowly open your eyes, move around, wakening up the body, take a little stretch. And if you're on your back, then please sit up. And then bring your palms together. So I like to open the practice with the chant Om. I will be fully chanting and you can make this sound so you keep your mouth nice and closed, okay? Exhale. Inhale. Now open your eyes. Bring your hands forward. Come onto all fours position. Let's start with a few cat and cow stretches. Tuck your toes under. Then inhale, arch the spine and glide the shoulder blades down the back and then lift your gaze. Exhale, round. Inhale, arching and then moving the sitting bones up, moving your pubic bone back and up. And then exhale, moving the tail in between your thighs. En dus als je je rug hol maakt, strek je het schaam wat naar achter en wat omhoog. Je spreidt je zitpotjes. En als je uitademt, breng je staartbeen helemaal tussen je dijbenen. En je strekt tussen je schouderbladen. One more time. Inhale. This is a very important action. So lifting this tailbone and then exhale, pubic bone moves in and up. And finding your center. Tuck the toes under and then slowly move up into downward dog. Now find your breath here. All right, and then slowly walk your feet towards the front of the mat. Now have a look at your feet, kijk naar je voeten, and then turn your heels slightly out, so the toes are more in. And then inhale, straighten the back, reaching the chest forwards. And then exhale, bowing all the way down. Now hook your thumbs hier, haak je duimen in elkaar. Bend your knees, keep the position of the feet, and then slowly scoop your arms all the way up. And just only stretch up, so, and then press your thighs towards the back. Now stay here, and then as in cat and cow, move your tailbone down. Dus je staartbeen naar beneden en het schaambod lift je. You lift your pubic bone up. And then move the inner thighs in towards each other and press them back. And then exhale. Hook your thumbs again. Bend your knee, scoop, inhale, lift. So same action, tailbone down, pubic bone up, stretch up, inner thighs back, and then maybe a little back bend, so just a little one. And then exhale, bowing all the way down. Step the right foot back, rechtervoet naar achter. And then lower the right knee down, de rechterknie naar de grond. Take Ardha Hanumanasana, so that's a half split. And then move forward, inhale. Roll the shoulders back, open out to the chest. Exhale. Inhale forwards. So here we're definitely targeting the psoas muscle. Exhale back. Now inhale forwards and then bring both arms up. Maybe the hands touch, maybe shoulder width apart. Reach up. And then the action of inner thighs moving in towards each other. Je binnendijen breng je naar elkaar toe. And then from the feet you press and you stretch yourself all the way up. And then exhale, release the hands down. Step into downward dog. Slowly moving forward into a plank position. Bring your knees down, now arch your spine, and then drop your chest and your chin, keeping the hips up. Extend your legs, bring your chin in, kin naar je borst, and lift up through Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Now the right leg steps forward in between your hands, rechtervoet tussen je handen. Look forward, and then step your left foot forward as well. Now exhale, bow down, look at your feet and turn your heels slightly out again. Hook your thumbs, bend your knees, scoop your arms up. From the feet, you press yourself up, maybe reaching back. And then exhale, bowing down again. Now step your left foot back, big step. Lower the left knee down. Take Ardha Hanumanasana, exhale. Moving forward and then open out to the chest. Keep your feet very active here. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Feel the stretch along the front of the hip and the inner thigh. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Now both arms rise, hands shoulder width apart or the hands meet. Press through your feet and then lift yourself out of your hips. And then also here, the tailbone drops and the pubic bone lifts. Dus je staartbeen gaat naar beneden en het schaambodje lift je wat. Hè? De kanteling van je bekken. So you feel the stretch along the front of the hip. Take another deep breath. And then exhale, frame your foot and then step back through downward dog. Inhale forward, plank position. Bring the knees down, arch the spine, hug your elbows in and bring your chest and your chin down. Extend your legs. Inhale, rising, opening. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Now the left foot, linkervoet, tussen je handen, step it forward. And then step the back foot forward as well, lengthening forwards. Exhale, bowing down. Look at your feet, heels slightly out. Hook your thumbs, bend your knees, scoop all the way up. Inhale, and then hands in front of the chest. Exhale. So we'll do it again. Hook your thumbs, bend your knees. Inhale, reach all the way up, maybe back. And then exhale, bowing all the way down. Step the right foot back, big step, rechterknie naar de grond. Coming forward first this time, here, open to the chest. And then exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Again, inhale forward, spread through the collarbones. Exhale. Now coming forward again, you stay here, arms go all the way up. Inhale, and then exhale, frame your foot. Downward facing dog. Moving through your vinyasa, inhale forward. Lower the knees, arch the spine, chest and chin down. Extend through the legs. Dan je kin naar je borst als je omhoog komt en you roll the shoulders down the back. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, rechtervoet naar voren. Look forward. Left foot steps forward as well. Heels slightly out, exhale, bowing all the way down. Haak je duimen weer in elkaar, buig je knieën en scoop yourself all the way up. Reach up, tailbone lowers, pubic bone lifts, and then all the way down at once. Now step the left foot back, left knee down, and then first move forward here. So forward, widening through the collarbones. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale forward, open. Exhale. Inhale forward. We stay here. Push through your feet. Bring your arms up. So lift yourself out of your hips and then exhale, circle arms down. Downward facing dog. Moving forward through your vinyasa. So bring the knees down, arch your spine, and bring the chest and the chin down. Hou je ellebogen langs je lichaam. So just keep on moving, rising, and then exhale, downward dog. Move your mind into your left leg and then step your left foot in between your hands. Look forward, step the right foot forward as well. And bow down, toes slightly in, heels slightly out. Haak je duimen, hook your thumbs, buig je knieën, lift. Inner thighs, spiral in and press back, open. And then hands in front of the heart, exhale. Take a moment here, connect to your breath. Okay. Deep in breath here, deep out breath through the nose. And open your eyes. Let's hook the thumbs again. Bend your knees. And then find Utkatasana and just hold Utkatasana here for a short moment. Inner thighs move in and the heels are still slightly apart. Also here, lower the tailbone a bit more. Exhale, bowing down. Now lengthen through the heart, strek je borst naar voren. And then exhale, take a walk to downward facing dog. Hold downward facing dog. And breathe. Steady breaths for about 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Little bend in the knees from the hands, push the weight further back. Shift the weight further back into the legs. Okay, now the right leg moves up, rechterbeen omhoog. And then bring your right knee in towards your chest, rechterknie naar je borst. Belly pulls in. Look forward, keep the knee up, and then step the foot forward. Okay, now both arms rise from here, lunge, Anjayasana. Arms lift. Now here you grab opposite elbows, hook your thumbs at the increase of the elbows, and then lower the back knee down. Now same action here, so the tailbone lowers and the pubic bone lifts, so you feel it's really stretching deeply here. And then pull yourself out of your hips a bit more, press through the feet, Keep the action in the hips and then drop down. So yeah, you're moving in between strength and flexibility, stretching and controlling. Take another deep breath in, and then exhale, release your hands down. Now lift the back knee off the mat and then move into a twist. Right arm circles all the way up. And then bring it down towards the inside of the right foot. Turn the back foot in and come up in Virabhadrasana 2. So different entrance to Virabhadrasana 2. Okay, now stay here, soften the shoulders down, and then find your gaze over your right middle finger. Staying here and lots of breath. Lengthening through the arms from the center. And at the same time, you're sort of moving the energy back into the center. So it's opposite actions. I haven't even mentioned the election. Forward, and then reverse your warrior. Take a deep breath in. Oh, and then let it go. Bring your hands down. Come into the ball of the back foot and then step back through your downward dog. Now let's move through the vinyasa. So forward into plank. And then bring the knees down. Go down with a straight spine this time. So een rechte rug naar beneden. Inhale, rising. Opening. Exhale, downward dog. Super strong in your legs. So spiraling the inner thighs in. Micro bend your knees or bend them a lot. Yes. And then move the sit bones up and back. Yes. Deep breath in and then breathe it out. Okay, now the left leg, linkerbeen, lift it up. And then step the left foot. No, wait, first bring the knee into the chest. Here, bring the knee into the chest, look forward, and then step the left foot forward. Now come up into this lunge pose here. Both arms, rise. Little bend in the back knee. So this allows the hips to create this action. Tailbone down, pubic bone up. Hold opposite elbows. You can change the grip and then lower the back knee down. Press into that front foot. Keep lowering tailbone down. Press into both feet actually and lift out of the hips. So you can move the hips a bit forward without collapsing. See here, my tailbone goes back again. I want to bring it down. So circles like that. Like zipping up a pant. And at the same time, the hands are pulling onto the elbows, lifting yourself out of this pose. And then exhale, release. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee and move into the twist here, left arm up. Yes. Take a deep breath in here, right leg super strong. And then exhale, left hand down to the inside of the left foot. And then turn that back foot in to come up in warrior pose, Virabhadrasana 2. And then you find your warrior seat. Soften the shoulders down, extending the fingertips away from each other, but at the same time, hugging the energy in towards the center line. Breathe. So keep following the breath. Your breath is your anchor. Take a deep breath in. And then the back arm moves forward, turn onto the back of the ball of the back foot, and then step back into downward dog. Let's move through the vinyasa forward into plank. Now with or without the knees, lower down halfway or all the way down. On the in-breath, you open your eyes. And exhale. Now maybe child's pose here. Maybe not. Dus je mag kiezen child's pose of je blijft in downward dog. Now if you are in downward dog, als je in down dog blijft, spreid je vingers goed wijd. Handen, binnenhanden heel stevig in de vloer. En dan duw je vanuit je handen het gewicht nog verder naar achter. En dan spreid je je schouderbladen wat, alsof je oksels naar elkaar toe willen kijken. Like your armpits want to look at each other. Yeah, and lifting up the sitting bones from the fingertips, create more length all the way up into the sitting bones. And then the heels go down. Neck stays completely relaxed through all of this. Nice. So if you are down in child's pose, you might want to go up, join us, or of course, you're always free to stay in child's pose. And then we lift the right leg up again. And then bring the right knee in towards the chest again. Exhale. And then look forward. Move the shoulders on top of the wrists, schouders boven de polsen, and then step the right foot forwards. Now this time, lower the back knee down and get a block. Pak je blok erbij. Okay, so if you don't have a block back home, something to put your foot on. Okay, so what you're gonna do, place your foot onto the block. Place your hand onto your thigh and then just move forward and back. And don't let the knee go out. It's a different stretch, yeah? So just move forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Now we can even do Ardha Hanumanasana here. We can go back and stretch through the hamstring, forwards. You can also do it without the block if you don't have a block back home. And back. Okay, and then we move forward again. We stay here. Now both arms rise and you grab your opposite elbows again. So remember the zipping up the pant. Pull the elbows up and then dropping the hips down, but keep moving the tailbone down while the chest lifts up. And then open out to the chest a bit more, a bit further. Breathe and relax your face. Ontspan je gezicht. So don't collapse in the lower back, but keep pushing through that right foot. Keep pushing through your left foot to lift. Yes. Exhale, release. Now, left toes into the floor, lift the back knee and come into a twist again. Right arm reaches all the way up. Now stay here. Bring your mind into your left thigh, dus in je linker dijbeen, en you press the left thigh up towards the ceiling. Dus linker dijbeen strek je krachtig omhoog. Keep pressing into that front foot as well. Good. Exhale, right hand to the inside of the right foot. So same thing, turn the back foot in. Virabhadrasana 2, and pushing through that right foot. Little bit of a challenge, and it's a little bit different than you're used to. Now stay here and then equal weight in both feet, so the right and the left. And breathe. Relax your shoulders down. No need to keep them up. Tailbone a bit down, pubic bone up. Reaching forwards. Now reverse the warrior. Take a deep in-breath. Keep pushing through that front foot. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Okay, stay here on the ball of the back foot. Now you really have to do some core work here. So you push through your hands and you bring your right leg up. And then move the block to the side, but stay in down dog with one leg up. Take a deep breath in. And then a little bend in your left knee. Walk your hands to the left foot. So come to the back of the mat. So the right leg is still up, maybe standing split so you can open it up a bit more. And then place your right next to your left. Rechtervoet op de grond. Now heels slightly out, toes slightly in. Hook your thumbs, bend your knees, scoop yourself up, and then reaching for the back of the room. Exhale. Hook your thumbs, bend your knees, scoop again, inhale all the way up and back, inner thighs hug in and press back. And then exhale, bowing all the way down. Now keep the heels down as long as possible and then walk the hands forward, but keep pressing the feet down. So like you want to keep standing on the legs and your hands are just a light support. Good. Left side, left leg rises. Inhale. Left knee to chest, exhale. Hug it in, look forward. Schouders boven je polsen. So shift your weight forward and step your left forward. And then drop the back knee down. Block. Place your block. And then place the left foot on top of the block. Now, you can keep your right hand down or both hands on the thigh. And just start to pulse here. So the stretch is increasing because we raised the left foot. If you don't have a block back home, you can place your left foot perhaps a bit further forward. Yeah, you can also bring your right hand down and go here, but don't let the knee go out to the sides. And then we can add Ardha Hanumanasana here. And forward. And back. Forward. And breathe. Don't hold your breath. Because when we are stressed, we feel anxiety. Or when we, als we schrikken, someone's like, and we're like, we hold the breath. And that means that the whole body is tensing. So it's like everything stops. The fight or flight response means digestive system stops. Only the bigger muscles get fed with oxygen and blood, so you're able to fight, flight, or perhaps freeze. Okay, so the next time you move forward, press the feet into the block again and then bring yourself up. And then bring the arms up, hold the elbows, change the position, change the other elbow in front. Remember to zip. Push through both feet. It's like by pressing the feet down, you're able to move out of the lower back and then keep the position of the hips. So don't lose it here, don't drop. So it's a very active pose, very strong. Lifting just a little bit more, opening to the chest. Breathe, deep breaths. Never stop breathing, even if it's Corona, right? So important. Exhale, bring your hands down. Tuck the back toes under, lift your back knee and then come into your twist. So your right thigh presses up and the right heel pushes back. Exhale, left hand down, inside, left foot. Turn the back foot in. Now, when you go up, you press into both feet equally. Come up. Softening the shoulders down, warrior pose. Having the courage from a warrior. Keep bending that front knee. Same action here. Now reverse the warrior. Left palm up, linkerhand palm omhoog. And then reverse all the way back. Take a deep breath into the left side. And then circle the hands all the way down. Come into the ball of the back foot. A little bit of core here. Push through your hands. Activate the core and then pull the knee in. Terug naar down dog. And the left leg goes up. So three-legged dog. Bend your right knee a little bit. And then walk your hands towards the foot. Standing splits. So the heights, you can open more by pressing the standing foot down. Keeping a micro bend in the right knee. And then exhale, left foot all the way down. Now heels slightly out, toes slightly in. Now just stay here for a moment. Drop your hands, turn the palms up. Draai je handpalm omhoog. Buig je knieën and then rest your belly onto your thighs and drop your head. Let's just be here. Drop your shoulders. Breathe towards the back, the shoulders, the upper back. Take a deep, full breath in. Breathe it all the way out.
And then once more, find your thumbs. Haak je duim weer in elkaar. Bend your knees. Ground through the feet. And then slowly from the feet all the way up. Strong in the thighs. Press the thighs down. Press the pubic bone up and the tailbone down. And then maybe leaning into your back bend. Oof. Exhale, hands meet in front of the heart. Now just circle your arms all the way up. Inhale. And then nice and easy, go all the way down. Walk your hands forwards, downwards, facing dog. Bring your right leg up, rechterbeen omhoog, nice and easy. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. And now step your right foot forward. Mag je allebei je blokken pakken, so get 2 blocks. Place them at the outside of the right foot. En dan mag je achterste voet ietsje naar binnen plaatsen, iets naar voren. So you make the step a bit shorter and you place the foot more out to the left. And now the back heel, look at my back heel, you press it down, it's an anchor. And now push through your front foot, extend the front leg. Right hip moves back. Walk the blocks further back, take an inhale. Right hip back, lengthen forward through the chest, and then exhale, bowing all the way down. And also here the thighs spiral in towards each other. Lots of breath, activating the front of the thighs, stretching the back of the thighs. Now prepare yourself for a twist. So inhale, push through the feet, lengthening chest forward. Place your block at the inside or at the outside of the foot. You can also do it without your block. Now what happens, so make sure the right side, de rechterkant, die wil klein worden. Hè? Dus die maak je lang. Dus als je met je rechterhand die heup naar achter brengt, verleng je rechterzijde. And then from there you can move into a twist. So don't crunch your right side. Keep it nice and long. So we twist to the right, Rolando. Other side. Yes. And if you want to use your block, you can do it. You can also place the block at the inside of the foot. Remember, the back heel is the anchor. Now breathe. Heart lifts. Exhale down. Frame your foot. Wiggle your left foot further back. Lower the knee down. Take Ardha Hanumanasana. Now we move forward. If you like to use a block, you can. You bend your left knee and you bring your right hand back. Now the right knee, hug it in. Yeah? So I know it's easier to bring the right hip out. This is easier, but hug it in. So you're really targeting on the psoas muscle. Yeah? Pull the left heel closer to your buttock and then go down. Super intense. Now your front foot, bring the heel a bit out. That helps to keep the inner rotation of the front thigh. Breathe. It's intense, eh? Rolando, turn the front foot, turn the heel more out. Another deep breath in. Whew. Exhale, release. Some people are dying here. Okay, we take Ardha Hanuman. Or you can take it nice and easy. Pak je blokken erbij. You can be here. Or you go into fuller or full Hanuman. You can use your blocks. You can also place a block underneath your hip. But see if you can open to the chest. And you don't have to do it. You can meet yourself where you are. You don't want to tear anything out here. So keep on breathing. Flex the feet. Keep the inner thighs hugging in and keep the feet super active. So take a deep full breath in. There's the release. And then slowly bring your right foot back. So let's go back up and down dog. And then bend the right knee and bring it up. So it's a nice opening for the right hip, the right groin. And then step the foot down. Down dog. All these sounds. Down dog. Find your center here. Okay, now left leg rises, linkerbeen omhoog, bring it up. Bring the left knee into the chest, look forward. And then shoulders on top of the wrists and step your left foot forward. Pak je blokker erbij, get your blocks. And then that left foot, the back foot, bring it a bit in and out to the right. And then press the back heel into the mat. Yes. Okay, now push through your front foot and extend. So if your hamstrings are really tight, feel free to keep a nice bend in your front knee. Now remember the left side. Don't crunch it, but pull the left hip back. And at the same time, you lise, your groins, you stretch them back as well. Keep pushing through the feet and breathe. Good, get ready for the twist. Inhale, lengthen forwards. En dan jij bepaalt, you choose either inside or outside, with or without a block. Yeah. Now remember, left hip moves back, so maintaining the length around the left side of the body and anchoring through the back heel when you twist all the way up. Good. Beautiful. So the whole body is working together, left and right, all these actions. Exhale, release the left hand down. Now wiggle that right foot further back and then bring the knee all the way down. Now move through Ardha Hanumanasana first. Then we move forwards. We bend the right. You can use your block here if you like. Right hand onto the block and the left hand back. Als je voet niet kunt beetpakken, blijf je hier. You take on the shape. Otherwise, you grab the outside of the foot. So it's left hand, right foot. Left hand, Tamer, left hand, right foot. Opposite, yes. Okay, now the front foot, turn the toes more in. Okay, and then bring the right heel towards your buttock. Keep it there and then lower the hips down. So this side feels different. Hè? En de heel naar je bil en dan als je ruimte nog voelt, überhaupt over hebt, dan laat je heupen nog wat vallen. It's intense and you can lift up through the chest. This side is much more tight with me. And breathe. And now exhale, release. Ardha Hanuman, take it nice and easy or move through full split pose. So the shape of Hanuman, you go here. This is Hanuman, the monkey god. So he's on a mission saving the wife of his best friend, King Ram, Sita. She's kidnapped from the south of India to Sri Lanka. And so he steps one foot, the story is like that. He steps one foot on the south of India and the other, so that's south of India, and the other foot on Lanka. And before he does that, because it seems like the impossible, he prays. And he prays that he will have the faith and the courage to do the impossible. So that's, in a nutshell, the story. Take a deep breath in, press through your hands, and make yourself small again. But let's first do a counter stretch in down dog to open out through the hip. Bend the left knee, bring it up and open. Exhale, left knee down and then take a child's pose. So the coming 2 weeks, you can do this at home. In between the laundry and all that stuff. But yeah, I hope you
You can be there live. We will be offering live classes, so it would be so nice if I will see all of your faces and I could even give you cues from here. Now breathe. Is there anyone who needs to leave at 10 exactly? Moet iemand precies om 10 uur weg? Yeah, okay. Okay, slowly come up. So let's move into hero's pose. Also delicious. So actually what Hanuman does, he does half hero's pose. I'm going to show you. You hold your calf, you pull it back. And this is the pose. So you sit in between next to your foot. You can sit on a block. So this is the half hero's pose. This is the moment before he takes the south of India to Lanka jump and he prays like that. That's half hero. But for today, I want to move into full Virasana, full hero's pose, meaning that you bring your right leg back as well. So you can do the action of thumbs behind the knees and then pull the calves out and back. And then you sit down onto a block, or if you have a lot of space and no knee issues, you sit down here. You can also sit on 2, 3, 4, or I don't know how many blocks. Yes? Then, this might be enough. Hè? Misschien is dit te veel. Julio, stapel je blokken op, dat zit misschien wat lekkerder. Je bent helemaal goed, oké. Okay, so then, bring your hands behind you. Now, the action that we've been working on, that is not here, but zipping, like you're zipping a pen. Rotation of the pelvis, keep that. And then keep the inner thighs in, they want to go out. Then you just go back and then you open up through the chest, but keep moving the tailbone forward. Now, if this is very easy, if you are sitting on a block, then you're not going to go all the way down. If you're not sitting on a block, you can go here and then keep on zipping. So you should feel it here, right? But we're pretty warmed up. If you would have to do this at the beginning of class, it would be, oh. Or you go all the way down and then again, you grab opposite elbows. Don't let the knees go out, but hug the inner thighs in. Now close your eyes and be with sensations. Sluit je ogen and just welcome everything that shows up for you. Using your breath, notice when the breath stops. Notice when the jaw starts to, als je kaken helemaal op elkaar gaan klemmen. Ontspan je kaken, je keel, je ogen en adem. Torture. And do less. If it's impossible, you do less. And this definitely is a pose that can be very overwhelming, physically, but also emotionally. It's an extreme opening of the front of the body, which makes us very vulnerable. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out first. Okay, again, take a deep breath in. Now breathe out and then start to engage the abdomen. Lift your head first and then bring yourself all the way up. And then we move right into downward dog, so open the back of the knees. Very intense, but go ahead, go for it. Usually we do it very slow, but just try it. We do it differently, yeah. So let the blood flow. Yes, now you can move through a vinyasa if you like, or go into a seat. I would say take a gentle vinyasa or maybe cat-cow. So get some energy flowing. Good. Nice. Super nice. Okay, and then we all sit down. And then lying all the way down.
Okay, now bring both legs up. Okay, and then lower the left leg down, interlacing the fingers behind the right. And you can hover the left heel down or place it all the way down. Well, let's hover. Dus laat die linkerhiel iets boven de grond bungelen. En dan duw je linkervoet van je af en tegelijkertijd je rechtervoet omhoog. So keep it active. A little bit of core here. Exhale, bring your chin to the chest, lift the shoulder blades off the mat, and then walk your hands up the leg. Okay, and then slowly down, and then we change. Interlace the fingers behind the left thigh, maintaining this inner rotation. Pressing the ball of the left foot up, and then taking a deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, and walk your hands up your leg. And exhale, release both knees into the chest. En now grab the outside of the feet. Pak de buitenkanten van je voeten. En dan first happy baby. And then wiggle the hips down. Wiggle the hips down. Yes. And then extend your right leg out. So a nice open stretch, open hip stretch. Bend your right knee. And then extend out through your left. Extend it out, 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 open, and back. Now let's extend through both legs. So a little bit, or maybe you can extend your legs all the way out. And then move the sacrum down. And then bring your knees back in, hug your knees in, wrap your arms around your knees. Bring the forehead over towards the knees. And then rest your head down. Now, if you like to complete your practice with an inversion, go ahead. Shoulder stands, perhaps a headstand, forearm stand. Als je je practice af wil maken met een op z'n kop, schouderstand of hoofdstand, if that is in your practice. But do stay on your mat. Of course, if you're close to a wall, you can use it, but no walking around or just bringing the legs straight up. Or Shavasana. So many choices. So if you do go upside down, maintaining this inner rotation of the thighs. Now, if you're upside down, slowly return. Dan kom je rustig in Shavasana. So slowly lie down onto your back. If there's any other movement your body wishes for, desires for, go ahead. And otherwise, prepare yourself to lie down in the most comfortable position ever. And then let's just bring the arms overhead, but then like starfish. Dus armen meer alsof je een zeester bent. Yeah? So this idea of, kom maar. You know, it's okay. Just, I can handle it. I'm open. Take a deep breath in. I have faith. And then exhale, breathe it out.
letting go of control, any form of control. And now relax as deeply as you possibly can. Just be with whatever sound is showing up, internal or external. Stay present, stay connected to your body and your breath. Slowly start to return back into the space that you're in. Taking a deep breath in, breathe it out through your nose. When you're back home, taking a deep sigh out through your mouth. And slowly start to move your fingers, your toes. Bring yourself back in your own unique way. So it's a great practice to have all these sounds around you and see how easily the mind is like, oh, can you keep it within yourself, with your breath, with your internal calmness, I hope. Bring your hands together and then breathe it out all the way. And then let's take one more Om together. I chant, you make the sound of M. Take a deep in breath. Namaste. So it's also a great practice for when you're sitting a lot. And I'm guessing that we're sitting maybe a little bit more than usual. So if you're doing a lot of home office work, it's great to open this front side up. So yeah, 10 o'clock, closed. 2 weeks, I hope. So we'll be yeah, going through the schedule, but maybe go back to the first lockdown. I don't know, but I'm sure we'll have at least 2 classes per day online, and we'll also let you know about memberships and all that stuff. So we'll figure all that stuff out today. And I hope to see you online. I hope. Thank you for being here today. Yes, 2 weeks. To start with 2 weeks.